Everyone expected Ferrari to build another supercar. Instead, they built one of their most beautiful cars in years. Meet the Ferrari Amalfi.
A grand tourer producing 640 metric horsepower with the renewed focus on something Ferrari doesn't always talk about: everyday driving. It replaces the Ferrari Roma, but its purpose goes far beyond being a successor. Because sometimes the best Ferrari isn't the fastest one. It's the one you'll never want to stop driving.
To understand the Amalfi, you need to first understand where it fits in Ferrari's lineup. For decades, Ferrari has built two very different kinds of cars.
One chases lap records, the other chases horizons.
The Amalfi belongs to that second category. It takes over from the Roma, but its purpose is far beyond being just another replacement.
A Ferrari designed to cover hundreds of kilometers in complete comfort. Whether that's through city streets, along a coastal highway, or across an entire country. And that philosophy becomes obvious the moment you see it.
Take one look at the Amalfi and you'll realize Ferrari has completely changed the way their Grand Tourers look.
Ferrari calls this a monolithic speed form. It looks as though it's been sculpted from one continuous surface. The proportions do the talking, the lines are cleaner.
The design feels elegant rather than aggressive.
Slim integrated headlights and a floating dark band create a wider, more contemporary face. And perhaps the cleverest detail is the one you'll barely notice. Ferrari has hidden the active rear wing almost completely from view, engineering enhancing design rather than dominating it.
No Ferrari is complete without an incredible engine. And thankfully, Ferrari didn't disappoint.
Powering the Amalfi is Ferrari's award-winning 3.9-litre twin turbocharged V8.
It's an engine that has powered some of Ferrari's most celebrated road cars. But for the Amalfi, it has been refined even further.
Ferrari didn't reinvent the engine, it simply made a great engine even better. A new engine control unit, improved turbocharger management, and updated pressure sensors. Increase output to 640 metric horsepower. Power reaches the rear wheels through Ferrari's 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox, delivering lightning-fast shifts while remaining remarkably smooth. 0 to 100 arrives in just 3.3 seconds. But here's something most people will never notice. Ferrari introduced a new low-viscosity engine oil, reducing mechanical resistance during cold starts by around 30%. It's a tiny improvement, but it perfectly reflects Ferrari's engineering philosophy. Even the smallest improvements matter.
Now here's where things get really clever.
Most performance cars proudly show off their spoilers. Ferrari decided to hide it.
The Amalfi features an active rear wing that is beautifully integrated into the tail of the car. And as and when speed and driving conditions change, the rear wing automatically moves between 3 positions.
And the best part, most owners will never even notice it's there. Low drag, medium downforce, high downforce, generating up to 110 kilograms of downforce at 250 kilometers per hour. The entire process happens automatically, giving you the performance you need while preserving the clean design Ferrari worked so hard to create.
Of course, performance isn't only about horsepower.
It's about how you feel behind the wheel. Ferrari recalibrated the electric power steering, allowing it to estimate available grip around 10% faster than before.
That means quicker feedback, more accurate steering response, and greater confidence when roads get interesting.
The clever thing is, all this technology stays in the background. Brake-by-wire, ABS Evo, and Ferrari's latest side slip control work together seamlessly. Not to take control away from the driver, but to make every corner feel smoother, more precise, and more predictable. The Amalfi doesn't feel intimidating. It feels effortless.
But perhaps the biggest transformation happens the moment you open the door.
Step inside, and you'll notice Ferrari has taken a completely different approach. The cabin feels cleaner, more sophisticated, more welcoming. Everything wraps around both the driver and passenger, creating what Ferrari calls a dual cockpit experience. Ahead of the driver sits a crisp 15.6-inch digital instrument cluster. At the center is a new 10.25-inch touchscreen, managing navigation, media, connectivity, and vehicle settings. Even the passenger gets their own dedicated display with real-time driving information. The tech is impressive, but that's not my favorite part. Ferrari listened to its customers. Physical buttons are back, along with the iconic red engine start button. It may sound like a small change, but it makes every interaction feel more natural.
And that's what the Amalfi is all about. It isn't trying to outshine Ferrari's mid-engine supercars, but it's offering something completely different.
A Ferrari that feels just as special on a weekend road trip as it does during a spirited drive through mountain roads. It's the Ferrari that quietly fits into your life without ever feeling ordinary. Timeless design, effortless performance, intelligent technology, genuine comfort. Without ever losing the emotion that defines the prancing horse. It's proof that excitement doesn't always come from chasing bigger numbers. Sometimes it comes from creating the perfect balance.
Ferrari Amalfi isn't Ferrari's fastest car. It isn't its most powerful.
And it isn't its most extreme. Instead, it's a reminder that great performance isn't measured by numbers alone. It's measured by how a car makes you feel every time you get behind the wheel. The Amalfi blends timeless design, a beautifully engineered V8, intelligent technology, and everyday usability into one remarkably elegant Grand Tourer. It proves Ferrari doesn't always have to shout to make a statement.
Sometimes the most unforgettable Ferrari is the one you'll choose to drive every single day.